Your party dashes in from the streets at the entrance of the courtyard of the manor itself. That's when the lightning strikes. The shadows give way for a moment. And at the top of the stairs, you see an ogre magi already completing the arc.
What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G for 2 Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming.
Shut up and sit
Good morning, Pixie Posse. How's it going, everyone? We little pixels all. It is Wednesday morning, and I got a lot of things to do. But before I do, I got to start making plans on how I'm getting ready for this Saturday's one-shot. And we're doing a one-shot this Saturday, and it's going to be a Gamma World. You know, the old TSR 1980s post-apocalyptic sci-fi role-playing game. And I'm going to be updating that to 3rd edition rules. Now, I know that there was a Gamma World 7E, the 7th edition of Gamma World. It came out during the OGL 3rd edition heyday for Dungeons & Dragons. Which is why I don't understand, well, I mean, I do understand, but it's just wrong why 5th edition Wizards of the Coast D&D has a new Gamma World they call 5E. That's backwards, dude. Alright, anyway. I don't like 7E. I don't like the OGL version of it, so I'm making my own. I actually kind of already did, and I have the adventure, the one-shot already written, The Prisoners of the Silver Disc. So let me show you how I'm going to start. Okay, so I have got a pretty full table here that I got to deal with. Doing a lot of recording on other things, setting things up. So here is this is what I'm doing. I'm using the D20 modern rules, which is more or less what 7E used, but I'm just gonna do it better. I'm gonna do it better. And here's the notebook for it. Perfect, right? Perfect notebook for this one shot. And I already have everything all written out. This is all of this, and it's just that should be 3 to 4 hours. And if not, I got little tricks that I can throw in to make sure this runs 3 or 4 hours. And they have their files of character sheets. So that's the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the character sheets today, and then tomorrow morning, I'll work on the art for each of their characters. Yeah, they each got these little folders, and each of their one-shot characters, at least what's starting as one-shot characters, are all in there. So, yeah, let me get to the start with the characters, getting them ready, and I'll check back in with you. I'm not sure if I'll check back in tonight, but I'll definitely check back in tomorrow, Thursday morning. All right? See you then. Good morning, Pixie Posse. It is Thursday morning here in New York City as August is getting ready to wind down. And yes, we are still online to play some Gamma World. A D20 version, my own D20 version of it for a one-shot. So I decided yesterday, as I said, to start with the characters. And I'm glad I did because we're having a bit of a fuller house for this game. Everyone's excited about Gamma World. Who wouldn't be? Post-apocalyptic survival with mutants? So, I got the characters all done. I got generic characters in the not generic characters, but the one-shot characters in the folders that each of my players have. So that's awesome. I'm all done with that. So today is going to be a combination of going over going through the written adventure that I made, and making sure I got the right pieces of terrain. I think a lot of it's going to be 2D terrain for this one, but we'll see. We'll see how that works out. But yeah, I haven't touched the table. Take a look. Yeah, I really haven't touched the table. Some of the books are in the other room that I was doing the work in. But yeah, So I'm going to have to get to work on how many waters do I need? So every time I come in, I bring another water bottle with me. So yeah, we'll get this cleared off today also. That's another one of the goals, getting ready for Saturday's adventure. For some good old-fashioned Gamma World. Actually, I wish I had the first edition. I got to get the first edition at some point. That was my preferred edition. But yeah, got more character sheets, and everything is ready to go. So, all right, I'm going to get working, and I'll check in with you later.
Good morning, Pixie Posse. It is Friday. It is about 6 a.m. outside. Ooh, I'm about ready to have breakfast. But before that, I wanted to get my day started properly, and that meant starting this video. So what's up, Pixie Posse, and all you little wee pixels all? Today, what's been going on? So I got a call, changing plans for the group, but this time not a cancellation. Rob is going to be around this weekend, down in the neighborhood, and he was looking at the game. So at the last minute, I threw a character together for him, to make sure that everyone has a character. And I think I even have an extra character just in case. Just in case. So we'll see what happens for tomorrow. Now, let me show you the table and what I've been doing. All right. Okay, so I gotta put these books away because I'm still working on my massive, awesome 1E campaign for Ravenloft. But yeah, just a couple of minor things I gotta put away there. That'll take no time whatsoever. I went through my notes for this adventure, so everything is all ready to go for the Prisoners of the Silver Disc. And here are the characters. ChatGTP, like these two right here are from ChatGTP 4, always prints up dark. Right, like these two here, I did on Bing with the Dolly 3. The brightness is always a little bit better, but it's more difficult to work with. And yeah, these two also are from ChatGTP. But those are the characters. The strong hero, it's gonna be Sean. The fast hero, that's gonna be Jonathan. These are all pre-gen characters for the one shot. The tough hero, that's gonna be Ron. And then nothing has been assigned yet, but Timmy might be showing up, an old buddy of mine, and Rob and Anthony Acevedo. So I have those three characters ready to go, so they can, I don't know, choose which one they're going to use. So yeah, that's a failed idea. She was supposed to have 4 arms. That is what this is what Bing gave me for Dolly 3 for the same exact prompt that gave me. And this was refusing to give me 4 arms. Bing was refusing to put 4 arms on it. That's when I went over to chat. All right, so let me finish up with today. Move some stuff around. Oh, look at that! Been working on flyers for the Adventurers Union. Okay, everyone. I will check back in with you and show you all the cool progress and what the table's going to end up looking like. Sweet! All right. So, just finished lunch, and I got a lot of stuff set up. I have the entire scene set up here, and I'll explain how this is working, and where it's going to be going to in a moment. Let me just show you the table. I'm really happy with the way things are looking here, so hope you enjoy this too. Okay, so use some rocky hills. I use some monster scenery from the trees. And as you saw earlier, paved road stuff. And I also threw in some giant mushrooms. So this is what I'm going to be working with the group, with the gang tomorrow. This is the setup. So the first scene is all role play. It's talking. It's at their at camp. So there's not going to be any need to have anything set up for that, really. But when they leave, the second part was the trip to the Silver Disc. Look at that roadway, just all screwed up, huh? Yeah, this is the path. And you see, I got these from Etsy. No, I'm not sorry. No, I got these on Amazon.
can't remember the vendor. I'm sorry. But after I put the roadway down, I had to put down some hills, and I wanted to make a little pit for a marsh. And I thought, wow, what if I just put the little hills underneath the roadway, so the roadway's all like broken up and everything, and here's a ditch. Literally and physically a ditch in the road, right? Nice high road, all jacked up. And here is the quicksand-like miry pit. And of course, I did not use anything for the top of the trees because it looks creepy this way. It looks dead, right? And these mushrooms. These mushrooms are from WizKids, the 4D series. I think they're pretty cool, and they're going to be playing a part in the story. They're not just for looks. They're like 5-6 foot tall mushroom growths. So this will emulate that well enough. And that's the first scene. And the second scene. Now I might put down another straight road here. Would move these rocks over this to work for the first scene, and then when we get to the second scene, just take that off and put the rocks off to the side instead of straight underneath for the roadway. I think that's what I'm going to do, actually, to have a quick little scene set change. I think the players will appreciate that. So that's what we're looking at so far. I got to pull out some minis for the heroes. The only mini that I really got picked right now is Ron's guy, his dedicated hero, because he has a bony carapace and scully face. So I think that'll work enough. And then I'm using a Doro for the Thrall, the gray alien, basically. And then there's 2 other robots. So I'm using those Warforged for that right now. Okay, more stuff is going to happen. I'll record it, and I'll keep you all updated, my friends. But we are getting pretty close to game day. Oh, yeah, I got to pull out the... Woohoo! Gotta get down here. I got to pull out Starship Vengeance. Because that's going to be the last 2 scenes is going to be in there. All right, then. I'm really, really loving this simple but awesome and epic build. Okay, I'll show you more later, everyone. Hey, it's Saturday morning, finally here, game day. Can't wait. So it's about 8 in the morning, and I'm all done here in this game room. My morning is done here. A little house cleaning, and I have something to eat, and all ready for the gang to be here. So I got the entire first. Well, I got the first scene. I got the second scene. The first scene is going to be all just role play, just talking. No reason to have anything out on the table. I got the whole second scene set up, and I have everything for the third scene on the side, ready to just hit the table in a moment. So let me switch the camera around and show you what's going on. Okay. So I got some dice towers and a dice pop-o-matic. And we got some Yahtzee cup style here for the dice, all ready to go. And over here we have the representation of the barren wasteland. What's left? Some sections of road. And that's about it. Burnt out, husked out trees. Or maybe this is the way they naturally grow nowadays in the post-apocalyptic world. Using the cavern fungus stuff from WizKids. Very nice. Stratagem. I'm using from Stratagem the flat road pieces. And this is from Monster Scenery, the rocks. Same thing with the trees and the swampy area there. Same thing, all Monster Scenery. Yeah. So very good. Very good. Oh, these are also from the same set as the fungus. Yeah, same WizKids set. So that's gonna be the first scene. Oh, besides these for the dice, I think the guys are gonna have fun with this. Have fun with this. It's a dice crossbow. It's gonna be fun. Okay, over here, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I got everything set up over here for the next couple of scenes. I have the pieces already, just going to move them right down to there when needed. And my DM section, right here behind the screen. The entire inspiration of the name of this series, behind the screen. BTS! This is what I got going. The notebook. Yeah, I use a different notebook for each game, and I make sure, that it always is going to have a cover that is going to be reminiscent of the game being played. All part of the thematics, if you will, of the game. Okay, so yeah, this is an all original adventure of mine called Prisoners of the Silver Disc. Oh yeah, so I got these dice out here too. You see, this is a spinner die. It has all 7 dice represented on the 6 sides. Yeah, figure that out. And you go by the red indicator. Now, of course, they have new models that just came out to spin a little bit slower. And that is a 6. That is a 6. I also got this here. Look at that. It's already on 20. I don't want to move it, but I'll show you. This little roulette. But I find the best thing to do here is there. So otherwise it's not gonna, if you just let it go like this, then the ball's not gonna move. You want to see the whole thing? You want to see this through? While I'm waiting for that, I also have this. If it rolls up a 20, yay! It's gonna be a party time. You see, the ball just stayed there. Wherever it landed as soon as it started spinning is where it stays. So that's no bueno, mi amigo. So that's why with this thing, definitely want to do that and see where it is. That's a 4. All right, well, we're going to have fun. Yeah, we got a jail for bad dice, as well as the dunce cap. But hey, if the dice go good, we will celebrate them, my friends. All right, so that's everything we got ready to go here. Too good, Pixie. And I think the guy's going to have a lot of fun. Oh, Rob canceled. Unfortunately, car problems. He can't get down to the city. He comes from upstate to play and join and hang out. So that's it. I like the way I got the roads jacked. Using the rock pieces underneath. Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. All right, so I'm going to get ready. A couple more things to do. And then game day will be starting, my friends. There you go. Nice tall shot of the table. And then check in next week for the player perspective. We're going to hear from them personally. What happened today? All right, everyone, have a great day and a better tomorrow.